everyone, this is Teresa from Slow Path Wellness, and today I'm going to talk about self-compassion. Now, I know that the Thanksgiving holiday has just finished. I know that a lot of times that involves a lot of delicious, wonderful food, and I know for some people that can be a very complicated thing because when you have this idea of what you should do that you're doing all the time, and I am certainly an advocate for eating healthfully, when you have a special occasion and you eat more than you plan to, or you eat foods that you don't normally eat, you may beat up on yourself some. And that's something that I want to talk about because that's something that pretty much derails a lot of the positive benefits of other healthy things that you can do, like eating well and exercising. So self-compassion is the idea of treating yourself as if you were your own best friend. So if your best friend came up to you and said, "Wow, Thanksgiving, there were so many desserts and it was so incredible and I just felt like I ate way too much and I blew my diet and I'm so discouraged because I thought I was making progress and now I'm not." How would you answer that? What would you say to your friend? Would you say, "Yeah, you're a loser. You're going to just never meet any of your health goals"? Or would you say, "Yeah, I wish you could have done better than that. That's pretty poor"? Or would you say, "You always do stupid things like that"? If you would do that with your best friend, you probably don't have very many best friends. So what would you actually say to a really good friend that said they were discouraged because they didn't behave the way that they really wanted to when something happened, when something came up and they had a routine and they fell out of it? I don't know about you, but I would bet you would say something like, "This is a special occasion and it's perfectly normal to eat a little differently and act a little differently, especially if you are traveling to other people's houses. So this is just a one-time thing. It's no big deal." And if it was something more serious, like let's say you got in a big fight in the family, how would you treat your best friend if your best friend said, "Yeah, my uncle was there and we just don't agree on politics and we just fought and we started yelling at each other and I was really ashamed of myself and really embarrassed"? How would you answer your best friend? Would you say, "Boy, you really just need to get it together, dude, because that's crazy"? Or would you say, "Yeah, family can be really upsetting sometimes, and that probably isn't the best way to handle it, but if you want to, I'd be happy to help you look up some things on the internet or try to figure out how to handle it better the next time. But remember, that's not all of who you are. You're this nice, great guy. You believe things really strongly, and it's great that you're able to have a discussion with somebody and it got out of hand. That's all that happened. If you need to, call your uncle and apologize to him and everything will work out. And if it doesn't, that doesn't change who you are. You're still a good person who's working on becoming the person that you really want to be every day instead of just at your good times." So self-compassion is about treating yourself like your own best friend. So listen to the messages that you're giving yourself today or over the weekend or in a couple of weeks, and just notice, do you talk to yourself the way you would want to talk to a friend? If you don't, then start thinking about that and start putting phrases into your mind so that you're ready for that. Being mindful of what you say is a part of mindfulness practice. And I can tell you from personal experience that learning to speak to yourself with respect changes your outlook on so many things. It's so much easier to go out in life and do things when every mistake you make isn't accompanied by this huge round of self-criticism. And it also just makes life more fun. I'm all about life being more fun whenever possible. And so when you make a mistake and you say, that really wasn't my best effort there, but I'm going to try again next time. And I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to remember that I'm trying my best. I'm going to give myself credit for the things that I fought against when I fell down. And I'm going to do better next time. So self-compassion is the theme of this mindfulness. And so we can wrap it up with an actual meditative kind of feeling. I want you to close your eyes and just picture yourself with your best friend. Or if sometimes I know it feels like you don't have any really great friends that are really supportive. So picture someone in your mind. It can be someone from a movie like Gandalf or, whoever your idea of a nice, happy, peaceful, warm presence would be. And just picture that person sitting beside you and how they would treat you. And you can even confess up to a mistake. You can, tell people that you ate the last cookie and didn't tell anybody, or you got really annoyed at the puppy and you fussed at him, or whatever it was where you feel like he kind of fell on your face a little bit. Explain that to this warm, caring, happy person that either you know of in reality or that you can imagine. And so now let's close our eyes, and I want you to picture what this person says that is kind and loving and encouraging and expresses a belief in you and your ability to grow and become the person you want to be. So we'll just do that as a wrap up. I'm going to close my eyes, and then we'll just kind of fade right on out of the video from there, okay?